are saying that Hailey Bieber unfollowed Justin. I went to her page to check. And yes, it does say that she isn't following him right now on her Instagram. But I think that this could just be a delay because he did deactivate.
Yeah. And I think maybe once we figure ourselves out, we can come together and make an awesome duo. Or, you know, she'll find someone awesome, I'll find someone awesome. And I just want her to be happy, honestly.
Yeah, well, that's sweet. I know that she loves you too. I know that you can't not, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, I hope exactly what you said. I hope you either get back together or you both are happy with somebody else. But first love, especially in front of everybody, and we all watch this happen, it's tough.
Y'all, the internet is in absolute chaos right now. Leaked texts, shady behavior, and fans spiraling into full-blown detective mode. It's giving emotional meltdown. Word on the street is that Justin Bieber has allegedly been sliding back into Selena Gomez's DMs behind Hailey's back. And if the rumors are even halfway true, this might be the biggest fracture yet in his already shaky marriage to Hailey Bieber. Sources claim the messages weren't just friendly hellos. We're talking deep, emotional throwbacks like, "I miss the way things used to be," and "You'll always have a piece of my heart." And apparently, these weren't one-and-done texts. Insiders say Justin has allegedly been reaching out to Selena on and off for a while, and she's been ignoring him. But once Hailey reportedly found out, oh, it was on. Insiders say Hailey lost it, allegedly confronting Justin and even threatening to leave if it ever happens again. And honestly, can you blame her? This marriage has been under a microscope for years, from awkward red carpet moments to the never-ending fan accusations that Hailey copies Selena now. With these leaked messages in the mix, fans are wondering if this is the final straw. The wounds from the Jelena era may not be as healed as they seemed, and things are about to get messy.
On the other side.
Go, Hailey, don't fall, oh my God.
Let's talk about Justin Bieber for a second. Because this man, he's got layers. And not the good kind. We're talking emotional unavailability, reckless choices, and a long-running streak of manipulation masked as heartbreak. Fans have been saying it for years. Justin has never truly moved on from Selena Gomez. And honestly, the receipts are stacked. Just take a look at his discography. Ghost, anyone, sorry, even what do you mean? All sound like confessionals to someone he lost and can't get back. And no, we're not buying the Hailey-inspired that excuse. His energy in interviews? Cold. His red carpet body language? Distant. And don't even get us started on those emotional live performances that scream unfinished business. This isn't just a guy who moved on. This is someone still carrying a torch the size of a stadium spotlight. And at the center of this tangled web, Selena Gomez. Fans, media, and even brands love to drag her into the drama, even when she's just minding her business. But her music? It speaks volumes. Lose You to Love Me was a straight-up emotional closure letter to Justin, and years later she's still dropping tracks like Love On, leaving fans decoding every lyric like, it's a crime scene. Let's be real, the Selena-Justin-Hailey triangle is big business. It sells heartbreak, pain, and nostalgia like hotcakes. And even if Selena's not intentionally feeding it, her artistry keeps that Bieber ghost very much alive. But let's not romanticize the past. Jelena was toxic. They were young, famous, and surrounded by enablers. That wasn't love. It was trauma bonding, not soulmates.
And speaking of mistletoe, it seems that you and Selena find mistletoe everywhere you go. Y'all are, first of all, it must be nice to just finally not have to hide and run away. It must be nice that you can be open about your relationship.
And even though the connection between Justin and Selena was deep, let's be honest, it was never sustainable. That pain, that chaos, it bonded them in ways most people will never understand. But that kind of intensity leaves scars. And for Justin, it might explain why he still seems stuck in the past. Now contrast that with Hailey Bieber. The safe option. Always there. Always loyal. Always obsessed with Justin since day one. But never the one who challenged him. Never the one who saw through the fame and forced him to grow. And let's not act brand new. The whispers have always been there. Hailey was the backup plan. The girl Justin married right after Selena was really out of the picture. So fast, in fact, that fans were speculating whether it was about love or immigration. Because yes, there's literally a photo of Justin at the embassy just days after that rushed courthouse wedding. Coincidence? And here's the real kicker. Justin literally has a song titled Hailey, but not one single track with Selena's name in it. That doesn't mean he didn't love her. If anything, it speaks volumes about the difference between the two relationships. With Selena, it was passion, obsession, fire. With Hailey, it feels more like optics, comfort, convenience. Let some talk body language, energy, vibes, all of it. Justin hasn't looked genuinely happy in years. Some fans blame Hailey, but let's be clear, Justin is a grown man. His healing, his responsibility. Still, it makes you wonder, is this marriage giving him what he needs? Or is he just coasting through a life he rushed into? They're rarely seen together these days. Hailey's been spotted multiple times without her ring, and Justin's often seen in LA, solo, looking like he's carrying a million unspoken thoughts. Fans are starting to wonder, are we watching the slow unraveling of a marriage that was shaky from day one? It gets messier. Remember when Selena dated The Weeknd? That relationship looked solid until Justin came back into the picture. Next thing you know, she's back in his orbit. And boom, he's engaged to Hailey. The timeline is wild, and fans have not forgotten. Even now, with Selena officially engaged to Benny Blanco and teasing a brand new album, which, let's be real, sounds very Justin-coded, the speculation refuses to die. People are side-eyeing the whole situation. Hard. And here's the tea. Even Selena and Benny haven't set a firm wedding date. No venue, no dress, no countdown, just vague interviews and cryptic posts. Fans are convinced that somewhere in the background, Justin is still lurking, just waiting for her happily ever after to collapse so he can slide back in one more time.
And she told me it's the second best thing I've ever done for, she said, almost as good as the wedding ring. And I was like, that's a lot cheaper than a wedding ring.
Yeah,
like,
a Whataburger. That is very romantic.
Some people think Selena and Benny are just being private, keeping their love out of the spotlight. But others, they're convinced it's something deeper. A sign that Selena's not ready to fully move on. Not emotionally, and definitely not publicly. And let's not forget when things really hit the fan, the pet rodent drama, the eyebrow scandal. Y'all remember that? That's when fans started connecting the dots and realizing this wasn't just some petty girl fight. Oh, no. This was deep, calculated, and dripping with long-held resentment and unresolved tension. And guess who keeps popping up in the background like a ghost haunting every scene? You already know. The Carr Jenners. And yes, let's call it what it is. Kendall Jenner. Because the way she plays both sides, it's giving shady snake energy. Some fans swear Kendall has always had a thing for Justin, always lurking in third-wheel territory, always glued to Hailey and Justin's hip, but just a little too close for comfort. Something about it just doesn't sit right. And now, the whispers are getting louder that Kendall is still messing with Justin on the low. And based on Kendall's track record with celebrity friend-hopping, boyfriend borrowing, and quiet chaos, let's just say we wouldn't be surprised. Not one bit.
I'm cool. Of course.
Yeah, July.
What made all of this even worse? Fans clocked Kendall Jenner subtly supporting Selena Gomez. Yes, Selena, by liking rare beauty posts and quietly engaging with her content, all while being Hailey's so-called bestie. That's betrayal 101. Either Kendall is being messy on purpose, or she's playing the long game. And either way, it's foul. Meanwhile, Hailey's circle, it's getting real small, real fast. The same influencers and celebs who used to ride hard for her, quiet, radio silent, ghosted, even her closest friends are keeping their distance. Is it because they see the writing on the wall? Or maybe they're just done with the never-ending drama. Either way, it's not looking good. And Justin, y'all, his energy lately is off. Whether it's the sadness behind his eyes, the way he vanishes for weeks, or how he only shows up at church or Coachella looking like he just rolled out of bed, it's giving emotional wreck. This love triangle, this celebrity chaos saga, it's not over. If anything, it's just getting started. And we're watching it all unravel in real time.
Sorry, bro. It's just a business out here, bro.
And y'all remember that video? Yes, that video of Justin singing for Selena in that restaurant? He was at the piano, eyes locked on her like she was the only person in the world. That wasn't some PR stunt. That wasn't performative. That man was in love. Period. Say what you want about contracts, NDAs, or the toxic roller coaster they were on. But you can't fake that kind of emotion. The pain, the passion, the way his whole soul was in that moment, that was real. And it's exactly why people can't let this story go. Because deep down, it never really ended.
I guess you say what can make me feel this way, my girl. Talking about my girl.
Now, compare that to today. Justin barely cracks a smile. And when he does, it looks forced, like he's performing happiness instead of feeling it. Fans are saying he's carrying the weight of unrequited love, haunted by what he let go, and slowly realizing that what he has now just doesn't compare. It's giving regret. It's giving heartbreak that never fully healed. Sources close to the situation say Hailey is trying. She's showing up, playing the supportive wife, doing what she can to hold it all together. But even she seems isolated, not just from Justin emotionally, but from her own circle of friends. The same inner circle that once hyped her up, quiet, ghosted. Some say they're stepping back to avoid the drama. Others say they just don't believe in the relationship anymore. And here's where things get a little too obvious. And, honestly, a little cringe. Right after the leaked text with Selena and the infamous eyebrow scandal, Hailey pulls a full 180 on Instagram. Suddenly, like clockwork, the grid is filled with overly polished, lovey-dovey pics of her and Justin. But fans aren't buying it. They're calling it damage control, not devotion.
Mom and Dad. I literally am like, that's my son and daughter. Mom and Dad, but also son.
And just when the Instagram stunt didn't hit like she hoped, it's TikTok time. Suddenly, Hailey pops up all over the app, hopping on trends, duets, lip-syncing like her life depends on it. But here's the twist. The songs she's choosing, yeah, they're giving subliminal messages. Like, girl, are you trying to distract us, or are you sending coded signals from a sinking ship? Fans are dissecting every beat, every lyric, every side-eye in those TikToks like it's a national emergency. It's not just vibes, it's strategy, and it's loud. But instead of silencing the speculation, it's only turning the volume way up. But here's the thing. When your relationship is already under a microscope, every curated post, every staged smile just adds fuel to the fire. The more Hailey shares, the more forced it feels, and fans aren't buying the happy couple narrative anymore. In fact, it's doing the opposite. People are starting to wonder if all this online affection is just damage control, and not very convincing at that. Behind the scenes, whispers of divorce are getting louder. Insiders are saying that Justin and Hailey's marriage has been cold for months. We're talking zero spark, minimal communication, and emotional distance that's impossible to ignore. And now, with the alleged Selena texts surfacing, this might be the final straw. What once looked like a fairy tale is starting to crumble, right in front of our eyes.
Babe, I can't, don't touch me right now. Like, not right now, but I'm just saying.
I thought you were being serious.
No, just in general. That just happens sometimes. You're just like, okay, babe, I just need to just give me some space.
Hailey being spotted without her ring wasn't just a fashion statement. It might be a sign of something deeper. Let's be real. How long can anyone keep investing in a relationship where they feel like the second choice? Whether you buy into the rumors or not, one thing's undeniable. Selena's shadow still looms large over this marriage. Justin may care for Hailey in his own way, but it's not the same intense love he once had for Selena. And that difference, it's loud, it's visible, and it's painfully obvious, especially for Hailey. No one can truly thrive when the past love casts a bigger shadow than the love they share now. As long as Justin keeps looking back, neither he nor Hailey can move forward. So, what do you think? Is Justin still hooked on Selena? Will Hailey finally walk away? Or are they all stuck in a never-ending love triangle? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to smash that like and subscribe for more juicy deep dives just like this.